Hey guys, Kalablade the Geek here, coming out of the woodwork, as I so rarely do nowadays, to ask everyone who has subscribed or watched my videos a huge personal favor. I'm going to read from some notes I wrote just so I don't get off track. I'm a little nervous. Let's just go ahead and get started. As some of you who follow me know, about 3 years ago when I did the last KalaVlog, I was talking about how my little family, we lost our home due to a bunch of crazy circumstances that I'm not going to get into here, but we were kind of stonewalled with no way out of losing our place. And during that time, we've been struggling to find a place we can afford, which has actually been extremely difficult given our budget and everything. Since then, we've been fortunate enough to have family members willing to let us shack up with them, which has been a huge blessing. And I know that I don't thank the people involved in allowing that to happen enough. So thank you guys for letting us have a roof over our head at least. But neither did anyone expect it to be so long. But it's resulted in our space, like I said, being divided between two places, and so we don't even get to stay together all at once a lot of the time. That's gotten better as time has passed, but it's still been really tricky and hard, especially on the little ones. Just not having a normal home life with their parents and everyone kind of together. So that's been really hard. Watching them become more and more aware of what they've been missing, especially the youngest one, our little girl. So, it's been the hardest few years of my life, safe to say. I had a really rough year back in 2013 that I thought had broken me, but that was just a test for what's been happening for, the better part of going on 4 years now, which is just crazy. But there's some good news. At long last, we have a house that we're all but secured on. But we can't sign the lease until all the deposits, first month's rent, etc., money for our pets, are all together and ready to go. They want that before we sign the lease, which makes perfect sense. During the intervening time between losing our old place and now, for reasons based on COVID, and also personal, physical, and mental health troubles, definitely within the family, myself included. That's why I've been struggling to keep the channel going. And most homes in our area are way higher than we can afford, and the housing market is crazy right now. But though we finally found one, and even though the rent, monthly fees, all of that stuff come within our budget that we now have, at long last, things are starting to look up there monetarily, finally. We need a little bit of help because the actual cost of moving in we're not going to necessarily have in the time left before we need to sign this. So it's the actual cost of moving in that's holding us up this month. This month and last, June and July, both have been really, really tight financially. And that's why, with a little help, a little nudge from all of you, we can have all that money in time for the move to sign the lease in about a week. That's what we're hoping to do. I know the landlord wants to have it rented out, or at least secured with some tenant before the month's over, and we get our first paycheck of the month that Thursday the 8th, which will almost be enough to cover it, but we would have to normally rely on the second paycheck of the month, but we just don't have the time. So this is kind of an extenuating circumstance that we find ourselves in, which is why I'm setting up a GoFundMe, the link to which you can find in the description below. And in order to secure the lease and sign, we found ourselves $350 short, that's all. That's our goal, then, essentially, is something we could normally manage now, but with June and July being so tough, we really could use some assistance in fast-tracking this, because we are more than ready to finally get our own place, and it's so close we can almost taste it. But with the competitive housing market and everything, I just have this worry. It could be paranoia, because we've had so many misses in the past, so many close ones, places we were almost able to get and live in that just fell through for various reasons, usually credit and stuff like that, which we've actually improved and fixed up a lot of over the 3 years, so that's good. So if anybody could chip in even a little, it could possibly all go towards the whole in allowing this to happen for us. I mean, there's always the chance that we could manage to still get it if we had to wait till the very end of the month, but gosh, it's just not a chance I would like to take, especially after seeing my kids disappointed in the near misses, especially my son. You know, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up until we know for sure, and, you know, I will know for sure when the key is in my hand, is kind of how I've been feeling about this. Super nervous about asking for money. I feel like I've done that a lot lately. Some close friends have really gone above and beyond, and you guys know who you are, and thank you again so much. It's perfect for our little family. Great small house within our budget. Credit is cool, everything is good. They allow pets, which is another hard thing to find, and we're cat people, and, you know, 2 of them are they're emotional support animals, and that's important for more than one member of our family, that we have our furry friends with us. So I feel like I'm rambling. This has probably gone on way longer than I would ever have liked, and super awkward, but that's it in a nutshell. Anything would be a huge help. Right now, what's most important to me is giving my kids their own home again, and being able to be with them, with my spouse. It would be amazing. It's all I've wanted, pretty much, and all we've strived for the past 3 years. So thank you so much for listening, and thank you for any assistance you can offer us. It would mean so much. I'm sure I've said that a ton. And until next time, peace.